Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Thomas Jefferson said, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." Benjamin Franklin said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." Basically, get off your duff, get to working, you've got dreams, you've got goals, you've got to do what it takes to get them. Like, subscribe, comment, show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Gina Carano and her lawsuit against Disney is moving forward. Well, it's against Disney and Lucasfilm. Federal judge declined to dismiss the suit. This was filed by Disney, Lucasfilm. She was fired while she was working on this Mandalorian series back in 2021. And she's being helped by Elon Musk in this lawsuit. So, she's saying that they fired her because of her tweets, which, according to Disney, are hateful, but common sense, they're exceedingly truthful. So now we're going to see exactly where this goes, because posting the truth is, getting fired over that's idiotic. So we're going to discuss this and we're going to see exactly what all is going on with it. Let's go into if Gina Carano loses this lawsuit. It's actually a good thing. I know Gina Carano won't be happy right away, but what this means is that go back a couple of videos of mine where I talk about business and what conservatives can do to start getting back businesses. You own a company in Tennessee. Rednecks have a higher propensity to go in the military than any other group in this nation. Two Marines having a conversation, what we say as terms of endearment for each other are considered fighting words to anybody else. No joke. Stick a couple of Marines in a room and you will find out that we have a comment to each other that may seem inappropriate in our workplace. That can get Marines fired, so we usually have to hold back what we say. You get a couple of rednecks in a room. We have a tendency of saying things to each other that are fighting words to others, and we're just joking with each other, and we know it. I worked at a company in Tennessee. One of the guys who I considered a work friend, we didn't get to see each other outside of work, but at work we were pretty friendly with each other. He was a University of Florida fan. I'm a University of Tennessee fanatic. Actually, he was a Florida fanatic. Me and him would make all kinds of conversations that probably sounded like we were arguing with each other. But we weren't, and we were still being exceedingly productive. Now, let's go back. As a conservative, somebody that owns a business, if you're having problems with an employee, you go on their Facebook page and they're for DEI, they're voting for Kamala Harris, they love Joe Biden. You can fire them now if Gina Carano loses this lawsuit. Seriously, if you are a conservative, you own a business, and you've got employees that are wanting you to do DEI and other such failed policies, you can fire them without any problems. Look at it. Seriously. Hey. You can create all conservative companies. Imagine how productive they would be, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. So, that's if she loses, which I don't know if she will or not. If Gina Carano wins the lawsuit, this means that people like her who are forced to be part of groups that they don't want to do things that they love, aren't going to be constantly having their First Amendment rights strangled. Gina Carano would not have become an actress if she did not want and enjoy the idea of being an actress. She didn't start this as a child, she started this as an adult, so this means that she wanted to do this. But in Hollywood, to become an actor or actress, you have to be part of the Actors Guild to get the good jobs. This means that you are forced to pay dues to an organization that is far removed from the Reagan days. It is a left-wing organization that is proudly left-wing. I would not want to pay dues to an obviously left-wing organization, but to be an actor and to get the good jobs, you are forced to pay dues. This goes for other union employees. Those people who are conservative, and workers are probably a little bit more conservative with their money than most anybody else, are having to give their money to these unions if they live in states where it's forced upon them, or if they're got few job opportunities and the better paying jobs are union companies in other states. These unions give all these dues after they get done paying their union employees very good salaries. This money then goes to the Democrat Party. So, you are less likely to be forced out of a good job because of your First Amendment rights and your ability to speak if she wins this lawsuit. That means that even though that you're having to pay these dues, you have more security in your job. It's a good thing for everybody. So companies can't force out Democrats like what was done in Germany in the 1930s. Gina Carano tweeted one talking about Jews being beaten in the street not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? That is one post that she did. Another post she posted, "We need to clean up the election process so we are not left feeling the way we do today. Put laws in place that protect us against voter fraud. Investigate every state. Film the counting. Flush out the fake votes. Require ID. Make voter fraud end in 2020. Fix the system." Multiple liberal organizations that are basically propaganda voices for the Democratic Socialist Workers' Party have called this disgusting. Both those posts disgusting. Seriously, they have. And I agree with Gina Carano on both those. Seriously, I do. So if you don't like me, oh well. But this is the situation we have right now in this country. So we need to figure out if we want to still allow these companies to do what they're doing, or if she loses this suit, realize that we didn't lose this suit. We won. Yes, it's going to divide companies between what is liberal and what is conservative, but liberals have been taking over companies, even ones that are considered conservative, because they're able to get away with doing certain things. Well, if you're allowed to fire people because they don't fit into the environment you're creating, guess what? You can get rid of them over their political views. And maybe it's time for liberals to start realizing that we're fed up with their problems that they're bringing to the web, to these work sites. But hey, I'm just spitballing here. I'm just seeing positive from a negative. Y'all think about this. Y'all consider how this is. I know I don't like talking pop culture issues, but this can go far beyond it. And if you watch my video that I did about business, you'll see this is a positive. By the judge not dismissing this lawsuit, it becomes so much better for everybody. So, thought I'd put my 2 cents in there. Y'all have a good day. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Bye now.